Good day, good evening, good morning. Regardless of where you're watching this is Chad McKenna, and I'm being involuntarily compelled to stream my Donkey Kong Universe gaming. As has been tradition the last few weeks, we're going through Donkey Kong Country 3 Dixie Kong's Double Trouble. I almost said Diddy's Conquest. Last week, we actually did the color cheat, which changed up Dixie and Kitty's wardrobes in a non-canon sort of way. I want to be very clear about that. But if I hit LRR, well, I screwed that up. And it thinks I'm trying to take a screenshot. LRR. Okay. There we go. This week, I want to use the Mary code, which will change all of our collectible baubles in bonus levels into actual Christmas baubles and presents and all sorts of festive things that are delicately non-religious in nature. All right. So, as was voted on Twitter, we started with Cotton Top Cove out of the two worlds that we can access to. As you can see, we could either have gone Mekanos or Cotton Top. We've bested Cotton Top, but the flowers are still refusing to grow outside Bramble's hut. So on to Mekanos we go. Let's see. Hyle's in the chat. Chris Alcock from Off of Rare is there as well. We've got Spuzwick, a.k.a. Nick, who is in charge of our DKU comics. The ACZ is posting up. And apparently the issue of whether you should do Cotton Top Cove or Mekanos is very contentious, at least in Hyle's mind. Fireball Frenzy. Sorry, man, the people had their voices heard. So, Firetop Frenzy, this is our first factory level in Donkey Kong Country 2, obviously. We have these very strange owl baddies called carbines. And they fire out from the back, and I mean, it is interesting that you get this depth. Like, you see Kitty can actually run behind them. There's only a frame or two, boom, in which they land on the foreground, where they can actually hurt you. So it's sort of in keeping with that effect that's used in Cranky's bonus games and Swanky's Sideshow, as well as an upcoming boss battle that we'll see at the end of this stream. Now, one of the places in which this game kind of falls behind its immediate predecessor, DKC2, is in the backgrounds. You'll look here, and there's really none of that fancy vertical parallax scrolling that we love so much in DKC2. It's really just kind of a flat background with a thing behind it. Really just kind of two layers. So it is a step back, but at least they're lovingly rendered backgrounds, eh? Now, I realized I'm being a bit too cavalier with my movements here as I'm talking, but we are using the toughest code, TUFST, on the intro menu, same as I entered Mary, and that will give us the best possible rating in the game, but it also makes the game incredibly hard. We don't have DK barrels, nor do we have continue barrels in the middle of the stage, so we start with one Dixie and one Kitty, and that's all we get. And I'm getting kind of nervous that I've missed out on a bonus stage. As we've said previously, Donkey Kong Country 3's stages are distributed fairly evenly throughout the... Oh, okay. Did I just... Huh. Okay. I was worried because that was kind of a two-step process that I was actually going the correct direction, but you wouldn't typically oh, Squitter. Oh, baby. He is such a cool-ass spider with sneakers. But in this case, he's from off of Donkey Kong Country 3. Wow, so this is Squitter's first appearance, and they're just assuming, in this game anyway, and they're assuming that you already know how to fire webs up and down, and with a timer no less. Wow. Appreciators of classic rock will notice that this theme shares some striking similarities with Led Zeppelin's Kashmir. There's something up there for sure. Just as David Wise likely drew inspiration from In the Air Tonight, so too may have Evelyn Fisher. I tried to do a mashup of these two songs back in 99, 2000 or so, when I was doing that sort of thing. There we go. There's some Christmas presents instead of the, non-denominational holiday presents in place of the bananas. This is a somewhat difficult one to get, because it is a little hard to tell sometimes when they are active or not, and you want to err on the side of caution, but you've got a timer ticking. And how about that music? Even the little jingle at the end it gets new instrumentation. Yeah, completely unnecessary thing that they did there, but you gotta love it. I believe, maybe someone in the chat can correct me, but I believe the holiday this came out, which was 96, I want to say Nintendo Power revealed that cheat so that everyone could enjoy it. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Thankfully, I've gotten all the important collectibles so far, so now it's just a matter of surviving, and I have 2 hits, but still. Yeah, here this is a little clever bit of design that tripped me up, obviously, but I love how they're making you go backwards through, from one direction. Obviously it's a lot easier because they're going in a pattern that's friendly for you, but then they make you go backwards through it in the way that you would not, that they were definitely not designed. So, and this is sort of a forward movement conveyor belt sort of thing. Yeah, a nice little flare of conscious level design toward the end there. The rest of it did kind of just feel like you're moving through obstacles just to move through them, but I do like that bit at the end.
Morning, Dixie. Brigadier Bazooka here. All present and correct, I see. Marvelous. I fought in the Crimean War, don't you know, but I've retired from the service along with Big Bessie. Who's Big Bessie? She's only the biggest and greatest cannon of all time. What a beauty. I have lots of old artillery, but Bessie's my favorite. What a noise.
Let's see how the chat's doing. What enemies shall we have in the factory? Owls and hedgehogs like the Victorians had. And now Chris Alcock is being drilled on whether or not Bear fought in the Crimean War. Heil, I don't know if Mr. Alcock has word of God as far as DKC3 is concerned. I mean, certainly, if they recontextualized... Oh, I'm going to have to stop jabbering. If he was on the Game Boy Advance testing team... I know he was on DKC2, but... maybe if those games had any recontextualization of Bazooka Bear's role in the saga, perhaps, but okay. I'm gonna have to be really careful to not miss out on important things like that. And that bonus demands that you can press down and jump to get off of the hook. This one is so easy to miss the good stuff. Like that. Yeah. I will almost certainly have to restart this. Especially if the coin at the end requires you to have both Kongs. Oh, that would be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Oh, damn it. That was it. We have to die. Ah, shit. Okay, so right after that bit, we have to drop down into the alcove with the banana. Okay, we're going for it. This is not going to be a DKC 1 run. The only other concern, though, is to get the toughest, the final immortal monkey status, you actually have to beat it in a certain amount of time. Thankfully, though, it'll count the, Oh, Jesus Christ. It'll count that, well, alright, I'm just failing all over. Once you get out of the rhythm, your muscle memory is thrown off, so the little pause that it does as your character dies is even more destructive than actually killing your character. If you have muscle memory on this game, that is. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. I'll just kill myself. Oh, okay. A little tricksy and false. Not sure I agree with the call. But hey, I'm not the ref. Alright, I think it's coming up. Yeah, it's right after this. Ah, okay. I gotta jump over him, and then there's the pit. Okay. So right after the double jump, there's a buzz, what are those guys called? Nid? No, those are the spiders. Knick-knack, and then the hole. Damn. Man, the toboggan one later in the game is much easier than this. In fact, isn't it strange that they're using the repurposed version of the cart first? I mean, because it is a toboggan, and toboggans don't generally go through drain pipes. You would think the snowy one would have. Alright, so buzz, nid, down. Got it. Love that. Love that. That's one where you have to bounce on those. Okay, so let's see if we can just... This is a survival game at this point. As I said. Alright, let me just check in the chat. Does anyone know whether or not I have to have both Kongs at the end of this stage to get the coin? That would be very helpful information for me. Yeah, I can't keep playing these levels over and over. Oh, fuck. If I'm going to hope to get toughest. And we are at the point now where, I mean, most of the time the platforming doesn't give me any trouble. It's these auto-scrollers that are the most brutal. And I know that Stampede Sprint will be the worst offender because you've got to get through that with both Ellie and everyone's favorite Donkey Kong Universe Hall of Famer, Perry the Parallel Bird. Oh wait, no. Perry has not gotten in yet. That's right. Scraps is always campaigning for Perry. Oh man. Okay, I need to jump on that and get up, and then get up and get down. My abilities are a joke in this town. Yeah, you didn't expect a Public Enemy reference this morning, did you? Oh, I've got range, baby. In that Public Enemy song was used in a Reno 911 commercial 8 years ago. Come on. I know I'm not being too talkative, but that's out of necessity. So you in the Twitch chat, discuss amongst yourselves. Oh, okay. No! Oh my god. I don't believe I have any input lag issues. I really need to save that second Kong for the later sections. It is a little troublesome trying to tell where the edges of these gaps are. Okay. Oh, God, it's like I'm hitting jump. Is there a cooldown period for hitting jump? Alright, let's do it. We're gonna hold onto the Kongs this time. Not get fancy with it. Don't worry about the bananas. Nothing really matters except that coin, as Freddie Mercury once said. Oh, come on. I was still invincible. Boo! Well, you may get to see a game over screen. What are we at, 12? Ah, it actually does preserve your lives from one to the next. Well, if we start to get low, I'm gonna go save the game. Thankfully, we're not stuck in the world until we get to Funky's Flights. We can actually leave anytime we want. So I'll go to the overworld. Ah, come on. Oh. Okay. I'll go to the overworld, Wrinkly, if I need to, save the game there, so then we won't have to replay the first stage in this world. Oh, man. I think this is the worst I've been tripped up on any of these streams. Although, in fairness, I didn't try to 100% the first Donkey Kong Country. If I had tried to do that, then, yeah, we would have been stopped up many times on that. It's that one section with the two little bits at the end, yeah. I really need to get above it. Like that. Okay, I'll take it. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay. The game has been merciful. Let's move on. Oh, I didn't realize. So, Chris pointed out that my lives had been increasing the whole time due to all those bananas and lives and whatnot that I was apparently picking up.
Okay, pay attention to Swanky.
Jeez, needy much?
A lot of super prizes for our lucky winners.
The only one we've not done is... We did head-to-head, we did race. Let's do endurance.
Today's event will be a throwing game. The longer you last, the bigger the prize, eh, lads?
If a little girl or a dopey kid can beat me... or a dopey kid, right? Because how's the game supposed to know which character you came in as? So I just need to survive longer than Cranky. Look at the all the little dolls. I always kind of wondered, I mean, obviously we have Brothers Bear in here, but you've got a Squitter plush, an On Guard plush, which I would love to have, by the way. But you've also got that bear. I kind of often wondered if maybe a bear was a scrapped animal buddy before it turned into the Brothers Bear, and they had just already made this background. Or it could just be a reference to the fact that bears are quite prevalent in the game. Jeez, he is not letting up, is he? I wonder if his AI is tougher on the endurance mode, because he usually misses a lot of them. Alright. See, it just stopped him all of a sudden. Also, there's a human doll down there. Is that maybe some exotic animal to the Kongs? Because at this point, I don't think the Kongs have ever interacted with humans, and yet there was that little doll down there. Because Mario Kart 64 would not have happened yet. So in the DKU proper, no humans. Hyles noticed that I'm doing the Welcome to Bonus Game voice for Swanky Kong, which is my headcanon, which apparently conflicts with his. Oh, okay. I wasn't paying attention, and that'll probably be my undoing. Very cool stage type here. It's just a shame that I've ruined it for myself. Okay, I thought that maybe I had to get up there for a bonus. The only thing is it affords you very little time to think. So I think I'm just going to trust my instincts. I'm going to put down my X-Wing fighter pilot visor and just assume that my memories will get me to the bonus levels. Yeah, this is a very dangerous stage to be doing any kind of exploration or experimentation in. Especially if you have a toughest code. And especially when they put stretches like that in here. There we go. Okay, see, not too bad. Bum, 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 bum. We got this. Whew. Much easier is Dixie, obviously, and it might actually be a good idea to switch back to her. Thankfully, that actually stops while we're in the middle of this switch animation. It'd be a bit unfair if it didn't. Yeah, and in these sections with all these sneaks, there's really not enough room to reliably jump, so I've always found rolling is the best tactic. It also has the added bonus of speeding you up a bit. Now, I don't know what I was meant to use that for, but it probably wasn't that. Bummer. Okay, well, we've hit the end, so we should be on the lookout for another bonus. tough little bit. No? Oh no! Okay, well, I'm going for it. Yeah, that keg. So there are like keg props that they hide down there, but it's... Oh, that's clever. But it's really difficult to tell when they are or aren't active objects. This is an interesting way to do it. A little gonzo, but I approve. Okay, so both bonuses, we just need to figure out coin. And I'm going to guess, because this stage is so intense, that coin is going to show up at the end when everything has stopped. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I don't remember this bit, but okay. So here's coin. And yep, it is at the end when everything is stopped, but we only get the one keg, so I need to be very careful. Alright, done. What? Are you fucking kidding? Oh, wait, there was another... It refreshed. It reset before I killed myself. That was incredibly foolish. I thought the game was going to be less fair to me than it was. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Okay. Well, let's do that again. It is sort of on rails, but I'll get through it as quickly as I can. Thankfully, we got the bonuses, so we needn't worry about those. Wow. That was a massive screw-up. I hope that won't be the difference between Immortal Monkey and whatever the stupid 104% prize is. Yep, in a stream or two, I'm sure someone will have to cite this as when it all went downhill. When we finally get to the end and we're just a minute and a half off. Love the music in this stage, by the way. It's obviously it's a pitch perfect use of woodwinds and or at least synth instruments that sound like woodwinds. See, there's that keg. Oh wait, but that was needed, wasn't it? Oh wait, no, that was just for the bonus. What am I doing? Oh my god. Yeah, I just couldn't remember how the bonus bit. Oh yeah. There's that banana that leads to an invincibility barrel in the uber level. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna get it checked off. A check off coin. This is the Walter Koenig coin. There we go. Alright, so I have as many tries as I think I can get away with. Last time, I only thought I could get away with one. Alright, so I think I just need to back up a bit more. Yep. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Jordan Stream, Dream Pepper 99, and No Name have all showed up. Thanks for joining us. God, we were at 1 minute 9 seconds when I last did it. We're probably way past that now. 131 and 44%. Okay, I think I need to do it in 5 hours, so we are still in pretty good shape. I'm hoping something a little slower paced is up next, like maybe Logi Labyrinth? Blazing Bazookas. Okay, I'll take it. So these bazookas, cool enemies. I really like the Kremling design that they have, but it's a bit weird the way that they serve as platforms, but... Ooh, watch out. Wow! They serve as platforms, but you're kind of launched up like that whenever he shoots, so you can sort of be edged off the platform if you're not careful. They do introduce some pretty cool puzzles into the game. By the way, we're not missing Squitter at this point. That's to prevent Squitter from going backwards, I believe. I think he's coming up. Yeah. There we go. And I assume there's some game-breaky reason they don't want us to backtrack with Squitter, but... Well... Well, that was terrible. I will probably need 2 Kongs later in the level, and that's it for us. Oh, was this just Find It? I think it was just Find It. In which case, my webs would be pretty far apart. There it is. Yeah, damn, I hope we get to play as Squitter for most of this, because if there's any places that need a team-up move, we're screwed. We're gonna have to go back through. Yeah, I just was not expecting a TNT barrel to be flying into my face right there. There was something back here, though. Ah, hello. Oh, this is an example of one of the really clever things that they can do. So we can turn the barrels into kegs. Oh god. Wow, that was a little more intense than it needed to be. I think I would have died had I not accidentally landed on my own platform during one of those sections, but... Alright. Really kind of cool way of doing item management, which, actually, I think since we have Squitter, we don't even really need to worry about that. But, never hurts to double check. Okay. And that should do it for our spider companion, but we're only left with Dixie, which will almost certainly bite us in the ass. It's funny that those clamp-ons are almost being sent over to us as if they're like rocket barrels themselves. You know, you're just dodging really high velocity objects, and some of them are these clamp-ons. They are starting to reuse that a bit, though. Okay. Hey, we're in good shape. that was pretty narrow. That might have been on the order of a frame or so. The fact that I jumped out of the way of his barrel. Please, just let me end this sometime soon. It's nice that the bananas there kind of showed you that, yes, you need to go up and over it to be successful. Hey, it's Malik! Ooh, apparently Bird is the Queen Banana Bird's mother. She must be the the bird to end all birds. Low G Labyrinth. Something is amiss. This will be one of two Control-Ego wacky pipe stages. Looks like the Kongs have been hitting the pipe a little too hard. Because drugs. Oh, and actually, this is the first time we get an opportunity to listen to the dedicated pipe theme, which is beloved by strongest men throughout the world. Heil will probably be the only one to get that reference. Yeah, so this one, the pace is a lot more plodding, but they're very clever with where they put the obstacles here, so that you think you're lulled into this false sense of security, and then boom, red buzz to the face, or this guy. Yeah, even Dixie's helicopter spin is slowed down, which is, it's nice that that's consistent, but it can get you into a lot of trouble. Yeah, anyway, I love the, again, kind of the more atmospheric take on this level tune. Okay. That's a kind of a fun little way to play with the mechanics here. I do like that one. Alright, some holiday ornaments for your holiday tree. Holiday, 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 holiday. Oh yes! And we once again meet Squawk or Quawks. Take your pick. But, yeah, in this game, unlike DKC2, obviously we're flying upwards. But the, do we get another barrel? No? So the key mechanic that these guys bring to the table is that they can, in this game, is that they can pick up barrels. So that kind of might be a theme in DKC3. Like, it seems item management is really important in a way that it wasn't previously. I never quite noticed that came together in such a way, but it seems like it's more than just a lot of coincidence. Perhaps, I mean, we know that DKC3 was not designed by the same team as DKC2, so maybe that's just kind of one of their level design predilections. Yep, I knew there was something down there, yeah. Yeah, also they seem to be like, there are these little sections that take you away from... Alright, now we can attack. They have some baddies that need bashing. His flight is much different, by the way. I don't know if it's apparent, but both him and Quawks or Squawk. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. That was annoying. Yeah, it's like they don't fall down as fast, so your upward movement sends them way further up than you would expect. So you have to spend a lot of the time actually pressing down. Okay, I'm not confident that this will reset, and so, oh well. I didn't want to waste the keg if it was potentially going to be used on a coin, but, well, Okay, yeah. Okay, good, good. Well, there's the coin. Oh, are they really doing this to us? Wow, okay. Okay, good. That could have gone very badly for us. Although I am concerned that we might not have gotten... Did we get 2 bonus levels? Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's moot. The game has decided that we've... However many bonus levels we've got, that is enough for 1 run. Although I would venture a guess that something's down here. Strange thing for the game to offer if there's nothing really of value. Think we can go down there? I don't know. Okay, well now I'm concerned. Oh, okay, we did get 2 bonus levels. I really need to keep better track. Alright, excellent. Well, let's go say hi to Chaos. The game's already over, huh? Hey, there is a DK barrel right there. Interesting.
Click Kong's enemy. You must be destroyed.
In my mind, Chaos has the same voice as that weird, inexplicable narrator from Goldwood and Jet Force Gemini. Keep an eye out for my Zar tokens. And then it never shows up again.
Look for all of the gems and destroy the ants.
Damn it, I missed it. Yep. Swiss Army robot, this one. Usually Dixie's the better choice to take on Chaos. She gets a little more, you know, jump time, but, ooh, is a Schwarzenegger face. Oh, I didn't realize he'd be going down right there in the middle. It's okay. It's only a boss fight. Oh, I never realized you can actually see when it's about to fire at you. If you look at its eyes are glowing up. I never noticed that before. It's just kind of on the same general timing, but it seems like its first one.
Click Kong's win. Does not compute. Next time we meet, Chaos will win.
And as you would expect, the killer robot gives you one of 2 skis for a jet ski. Ah, Say has showed up. Excellent. Alright, so Mekanos is done. The flower's not back, but we'll need to wait a little bit. But before we do, let's go talk to Funky Kong, if I can get there. Well, hey, you found 2 skis. Awesome. Now I need to get all the parts I make. Blah, blah, blah. Wait right there, Dixie, while I get my latest and greatest boat yet. Oh, bunkers. I've built... bunkers. A cool turbo feature. Just hit Y. Time to catch some rays. From inside this garage. Righteous. Yeah, I should probably go save it just to be safe. Well, you know what? Let's use his new turbo feature a few times. Well, and see what we can find, and then maybe we'll go say hello to our spoils at Wrinkly's. I may need assistance from the Twitch chat as these get longer and longer, so you guys maybe keep a log of the colors, and then if I get in trouble... Yellow, 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 blue, blue. Well, that was pretty simple. Write them down on a notepad. This is Hyle's advice. Why should I bother with a notepad when I have you guys right here? Alright. Where else can we go? Well, I could raise... Wow, that is so hard to do. I'll deal with that later. Okay, let's move on to K3. And we cannot go to that cabin yet. Oh wait, no, we needed to save our game, didn't we? We'll be fine. Oh, I love the way this looks. That crazy face up in the top corner. Could have escaped our sailors. Now this is beautiful. This is the first... Look at that river. Oh my god. The first of the kind of American Southwest cliff-inspired stages. And this is just... This is one of the signature DKC3 level archetypes in my mind. Like, it doesn't get much better than this. This might have... Well, I like where it is in the game because it's a nice reveal for, you know, just after the halfway point. But, oh, I meant to jump up and then do that. Oh well. Ah, damn, I'm probably gonna have to kill myself now that I've lost one of the Kongs. Well, let me beat this and then I'll commit suicide. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that was not gonna go well. You really do need Dixie for that one. Alright. Let's see that again. Alright, I'm just going to preemptively switch over to Dixie because she's obviously the superior choice for this one. She's got the higher jump, or if she doesn't have the higher jump, she certainly has the higher placebo jump. And I do feel like she's a bit faster on these. And she's got the incredibly handy hover move. Alright. Yeah, I really can't imagine doing that as Kitty. I'm sure it's possible, but no thank you. No! If I remember correctly, there is a coin on one of these cliff stages, it might be this one, that is just infuriating to get. It involves like timing a roll so that you get just past him and make him change the direction he's facing before. Yeah, it's really tough. Anything over here? Would have been a good spot for an invisible bear coin. I do not know. I have no musical ability. And however, yep, this is exactly what I was thinking of. However, I tried to, by ear, MIDI sequence this song in before Hyla and I met, certainly, it would have been... yeah, I think you need Kitty for this. Probably 97, 98. That's harder than I made it look. That's an incredibly frustrating coin to get. And, you know, I only got as far as, like, the main melody, because, of course, if you don't know music and you're trying to sequence a MIDI, it's a pretty tough proposition, but that's how much I love this song. It's just... And especially, God, look up here, look up here. We have gotten past, you know, we can't even see the river. Now it's just sky and these pillars of stone. It's so atmospheric. Like, this really feels like a living, breathing place, even though there's only a bit of lichen, no real vegetation to speak of. This is a great stage. Incredibly clever use of the clasps. It's sort of, it also, you listen to that bit, like when it goes that, I don't know what it is, but there's some African instrument that David Y has used a lot in the DKC soundtrack, the first one, and it's that kind of this African, and it's being used in a different way, but to great effect in this stage. I wish I knew what that instrument was, because it's kind of one of my favorite sounds of African music. It's that instrument that sort of gets melancholy as it plays a single sliding note. It's very strange. They can evoke that sort of emotion with just a single, you know, a series of like 2 notes, gradient from one to the other. Someone's got to know what that is in the Twitch stream. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. I need some help from the Twitch chat. Where is it? I can't believe that happened. We've missed a bonus level. It's not that one. Okay, so it's got to be after we get the O. We'll need to keep an eye out. God, I thought I explored every crevice that this level was keeping. And I don't think this game... Okay, here's the O, so keep an eye out. I don't think this game ever got as difficult as... You know, this stage obviously reminds me of some of the castle stages from DKC 2, and in those cases you would actually have to go inside the walls at some point, but I don't believe this game ever required that of you. But I am very curious what we could have possibly missed. Where the letter N is located, the Kong should use a team-up move and throw a monkey, preferably Dixie, onto the above ledge. If they manage to get up, they'll find a bonus barrel. Okay, just after the N. Alright. Thank you, No Name. That was close. Okay, the N is here, I believe. Okay. Now, I think, yeah, that is a bit of an unfair one, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, that one really could have benefited from just like a single banana. Even slightly off screen. Oh well. We could start select our way out of it. That information, by the way, was brought to us by Mario Wiki. Your one-stop shop for all things elves and Milli Vanilli. The ACZ is asking if Heil and I will be doing a conversation mini on the subject of the bad Ghostbusters trailer. No. By the way, there's a banana down there that I need to get. Yep. I would have had to have killed myself if I had missed that. Would have been a lot easier if I was playing as Kitty. Okay. Now I know I said this one was easier than that pipe toboggan ride, but let's see if I'm remembering things correctly. It's entirely likely that I am not. I just want to get to Lemguin Lunge. That one's a cakewalk by comparison. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna tear away my hair if this toboggan keeps giving me trouble. Well, I think we've identified what I'm good at playing. By process of elimination. Well, come on. I really think it might... I feel like the sprites are bigger, or it's not giving me enough... Or maybe, like, I can't jump as high? I don't know. That maybe the hitboxes... It sounds like I'm making excuses, but it really does feel different than the first and second game's toboggan levels. Or, oh, man, like there. I'm hitting jump. Yeah, I don't care too much about that K. Alright, I'll try and hit jump a little early next time we get to that moment. See if that helps at all. Oof. No! Oh man, how do you even do that? Because you gotta go... Okay. So there's like 2 buzz houses after you get to the 3 skiddas. And the second of the buzz houses needs to be gone under. Okay. This is stressful. Oh, that's not quite right. I know that under one of those knickknacks, there's a 1-up. I think it might be that one, but I don't care enough to go for it. Whew, that was lucky, actually. Alright, now 3. Now a buzz house. And now under this one. Yep. Okay, cool. Let's hope I can actually do this. Huzzah! And now it's just a matter of finding the coin. Okay, good. Is there a snowbank? Alright. They're keeping it simple for us, and I care not for the booty bird. Just keep on flapping, buddy. Ah, Cameron Regal has showed up. You can't hear the word toboggan without thinking of Frank Reynolds. I'm Toboggan, Mantis Toboggan, MD. It's nice that Wrinkly has a picture of Cranky hung up. Even though I don't think they ever share screen time until, probably until Paon's games, when she was a ghost. Alright, some more of these in front of and behind the waterfall shenanigans. And as we found out last time, these ones can often hide bonus levels in really inconspicuous places, like that, which that's obviously not the right way to get there. But at least we know where the coin is. Apologies for any background rumbling that you might be hearing. There's some construction happening down the street. Or maybe that's a low-flying airplane. Is that an airplane? Yeah. Okay, what can we do here? Alright, I think I need to throw the barrel against, or the keg against this, and just get out in front of it. Make sure it doesn't despawn. There we go. And they are definitely recommending that we use Dixie to get back over. So this might be the stage with that weird one-off crate. Let me see, I think it may be coming up toward the midway point. I know it's on the left. Yep, there it is. This is the only crate in the game, and my theory is that they accidentally used a DKC2 render in the instruction booklet that had crates, and so they had to go back and figure out a reason for it to, you know, so that they don't have to reprint all those manuals. Although you would think the game would be locked before the manual's printed. Maybe they're being done in tandem. I don't know. It's a really strange artifact. Ah, God, these are so slippery. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, at least we get another look at that crate. Okay, well, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I mean, typically if I'm playing through the game with DK barrels intact, I will play as my worse off Kong, because, you know, if they get hit, I'll have the good one to continue with, and I'll probably find a DK barrel to get my hits back up. Oh, come on, man. But when you're doing it with the toughest code on, it's so weird, this crate. Why is it there? But with toughest on, you have to keep them both no matter what, so it's really in your best interest of using your best Kong as much as possible. I don't know, that would have been clever, but oh well. I think there's another moment like that later on in the stage. Oh, this bit is pretty rough. No, too early. this over a bit. Nope, okay. Damn. I was thinking that perhaps there would be something there worth getting, but no. Over here, however... What are they guarding? Whoa! What did I stumble on? I completely missed this earlier. What is this? Huh. Maybe that's just a safety net? But then why would the buzzes be there? Curiouser and curiouser. Well, and there's something over there. There's a bonus level there. I think we have missed a bonus level because that... I think that was just the end, so I think we're halfway past... And you see that they don't even, once they realize that you're that close to the top, they stop giving you barrels. So if you mess up at the end, there's no way to even recover. That's brutal. And I still think we've missed one. Damn. Okay, well. I may need to appeal to the gods of the Twitch chat on this. Oh. Hello, Perry. Welcome back. Alright. And there's our parallel bird. Was Perry used for anything? If not, then screw it. This game has I was getting kind of nervous. My last few streams have gone really smoothly, and I was waiting for the other shoe to drop. It has clearly fallen. I was like, hey, this game seems a lot easier than I remember it. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter now. Are you kidding me? Oh, well, there's those buzzes. What were they guarding? Nothing. I don't even know where I'm trying to recover to. Janelle's just over here laughing at me. It's not funny, Janelle. Can you imagine trying to do that bit as Kitty Kong? There'd be no way. That was a bonus. Okay. It's strange for the main path to be hidden like that. That one barrel was really easy to miss, but it's kind of mandatory for progressing through the stage. I miss Perry. Never say about Perry, Janelle. Perry is a treasure. Oh, okay. Everything is so unnecessarily slippery on these waterfall stages. Okay. It also doesn't help that it's not quite clear what part of the... And I hope he didn't give a bonus level. I don't think so. It's never quite clear which part of the of that the little ledge you can actually step on. Just want to make sure there's nothing better I should be using this for. I'm guessing we did not get everything. Parry is not needed for the bonus, but I clearly did miss a bonus. And I missed the coin? Oh, because I died. Yeah, okay. Alright, so need some help with the first bonus level on barrel drop. No, this is not barrel drop balance, is it? It has to. Wait, yeah, it probably is. And I know where the coin is, but where's that first bonus? Right after the letter K, use a set of barrels to cross a waterfall. If they go backwards after crossing a gap, they head up to a bonus barrel. Oh, you know what? I was looking for the... I was operating under Donkey Kong Country 2 rules. I was looking for the coin on the map screen when I've obviously got the flag. Okay, so we're good there. Hopefully something will help us up. Okay. Alright, so right after the K, huh? Did we get the K? Yes? We got the K already. Set of barrels to cross a waterfall. If they head backwards after crossing the gap. Well, alright. That's another one that's sort of... Oh, come on! Kind of unfairly hidden, I think. Alright, now back. Jeez. 15 Christmas ornaments. Or no, presents. If you're just joining us, the reason you're seeing Christmassy stuff is because I've used the Merry cheat code when we first started the game, which puts non-denominational holiday items in, and obviously I'm doing a pretty terrible job on this one, so I'm gonna miss it. Let's see if we can get back to that bonus level. Whoa! Off to a great start, huh? Sorry if you're just hearing nothing but my controller squelching. This is one of the tougher ones. That timer they give you is just not enough. Back to it. Yeah, it's those ones that appear at the bottom that I've already jumped and then I try and get, but I've missed them. Those are the ones that I think are really tripping me up. Like that. Alright. And we select our way out of there. Crackshot Croc, another factory level. I love when we get to play with that cool-ass spider with the sneakers from off of DKC2. So this is an interesting level. You see this giant plate that's in front of us? That will come in very handy very shortly. The main antagonist in this stage, and you might honestly think of it as a mini boss, if you will. It sort of solidifies right there and then fires at you. Thankfully, if we're going at any sort of decent pace, it'll never really hit us. So I'm not too concerned about it. What is more interesting, though, is trying to figure out what the hell that thing is. I think DK Vine's leading theory is that it's one of the carbines, the owls that we've seen earlier. But even cooler than that is the fact that later on, there's a bonus level in which we actually get to play as that thing. So, if you are operating off the assumption that... Oh, this is clever, isn't it? If you're operating off the assumption that it's actually Carbine shooting at you, then in a sense, to beat that one bonus stage, Carbine would technically be an animal buddy. And it'll make more sense when we actually get to that bonus level. And that'll do it. It's kind of strange though, I don't know if you noticed that a little bit earlier. Even though we beat the bonus level, it's still giving us access to it. Yeah, I guess for replay value, but it's a bit weird to see, kind of misleading. If you don't realize that that's exactly the one that you've gone to, it'd be very easy to think that you've missed something. Just need to make sure that sort of firms up its target before I jump. Like so. Or you can try and get it mid-jump like that. Yeah, it always tricks me. I always think there's something up there, but of course, nothing to speak of. Nothing up here. Okay. We do need to keep our eyes out for that bonus level, though. And the coin, of course. Oh, that was neat. It actually skipped across the floor. I don't know if you caught that. Oh, 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 oh! I hope we don't need both Kongs. Oh, there's something down there. Are you kidding me? A bear coin? Not exactly the risk-reward you would hope for, considering. I got in trouble there. Alright, we're all good. So this is that bonus that I was mentioning, where you actually play as the crosshair. So you have to kind of time it out so that you hit them. Like when that animation is actually there. So yeah, we're obviously not playing a Squitter here. There is the character Crosshairs from DK64, the one in the Aztec Temple, so could this be an early appearance of Get Out? And oh, this would always trip me up. You actually have to hit the coin with the thing to collect it. Yeah, that's a strange one. Alright, now the only thing that I'm nervous about is the potential for the coin to require both Kongs. Other than that, we should be good. And I would assume that coin should be showing up any moment now. Oh, hey, usually those guys jump in spot. They don't often come after you. Okay, so no more of the crack shot, and I'm assuming what might happen is that the coin barrel... Oop. Yep. Okay, so the coin barrel is probably going to come from Squitter here. So that'll just be a matter of making sure we don't screw it up. Easy done. And that'll do it. Alright, so Crackshot Croc is done. And the stage I was earlier begging for, Lemguin Lunge, is up. And there's another little secret. You may notice that cabin up at the top of the screen, just above Crackshot Croc. We'll be visiting there shortly. Oh, hey, starting us off, wow, check out that bonus level. That's a little tricky. Alright, find the coin. Oh, introducing us to this pretty early. Yeah, I like these Lemguins. I guess I'm assuming portmanteau of penguin and lemming, due to their propensity for dropping into bottomless pits. But apart from the tip of their beak, which is really sharp, pointy, and can lead to some bad times for the Kongs, it is fun to just get these successive bounces. See, and it's pretty fair with it. Like there, because it goes up, I probably should have taken a hit, but the game is not unkind. I also got lucky in that moment. And I believe there's one section that requires you to kind of run along with the Lemguins, which is kind of fun. In a way, they sort of operate, the Lemguin holes operate like the, those barrels or the kegs that would spit out baddies in the first Donkey Kong Country. You get a similar style of level when you use those heavily. I'll make sure we're not overlooking. Ah, yes, clever. You've got to run backwards with them. But yeah, the difficulty on this stage is extremely low compared to some of the ones that we've done so far. Yeah, I mean, we've practically beaten it by this point already. Oh, see, like, every now and then there'll be a little frame, but not to worry. That's Lemguin Lunge. So we're basically done with this world, aside from the boss, and a visit to Blizzard Space Camp.
My word, how on earth did you find me up here? Well, never mind that. My name's Blizzard. I've been up here for weeks getting ready for my attempt to conquer K3. It looks like I'm going to miss my best friend
Blue's birthday. So you're Blue's friend. Best friend.
Could you do me a favor?
It's no problem or it's no way. Well, let's see if we give him an attitude.
No? Well, thanks for nothing, kitty. I hope you catch a cold out there.
He's a vindictive sort. Alright, Blizzard. Have your way. Even though we picked up hundreds of presents over the course of today's bonus levels.
That's great. Could you take him this present for me? Please, I'd be ever so grateful.
And, not to be outdone, Glacial Grotto. Okay, I may need the chat room's help with this. Yellow, green, blue, green, green, red. Yellow, green, blue, green, green, red, blue. Yep. The chat room is making a good point. Who asks a toddler to deliver something for them? Alright, well that introduces a few more RPG elements of the game that we can unlock, but let's go ahead and tangle with Bleak over in Bleak's house. The first of many Dickens references that would make Donkey Kong Country famous. Took me forever to realize, playing this as a kid, that you actually have, you can control which side you're throwing towards with this little blue dot, which is not exactly the cleanest UI element, but what are you gonna do? Bleak is such a weird boss. I mean, it's nice that they're using this sort of shooting mechanic, or I don't know what you want to call it, but over the shoulder. Oh, I didn't realize it was the wrong one. Kind of targeting, throwing minigame thing as a boss. That's cool. I'm glad they didn't just relegate it to Swanky's Sideshow, but it's strange, and he's a snowman that I think he obviously derives his power from that crystal on his scarf, so I think what we've said is that's actually part of the Kremling source power that gives the Kremlings their life, and that's why when you destroy it, obviously he has no way to live. Oh. Oh no. I mean, he does get pretty tough. Oh, I didn't have it on the right one. I didn't want to interrupt that. I like the little toboggan animation at the end. That's nice. So yeah, we can confirm that we've 100%ed K3. Let's go over to Barter's Swap Shop and see what he's got for us.
Good day to you, Dixie. How are you? The name's Barter. Whoops, have you seen my washers?
Oh, me washers, okay.
That posing funky fella's been acting a bit weird lately. I'd swear he's been working on some super secret project, but I reckon it's just some silly pipe dream. dirty. I'd take a look in a mirror if I were you.
I had to adopt a Robbie Coltrane when he used me. Okay. That's what happens when you set out to do voices, but you forget how the characters are characterized. Alright. So we've got a present. Let's take it over to Blue. See if we can color shift his day.
A present? For me? Oh, thank you, Dixie. You've really made my day. Let's have a look inside, shall we?
His music speeds up.
Oh, it's a bowling ball. Well, it's far too heavy for me. I know. Why don't you have it, Dixie?
Cool. Thank you, Blue. You say Blue, and I say thank you. And just, you know, I thought we might want to check in with Brigadier Bazooka Bear.
Have you seen Big Bessie? I haven't fired her for years. No ammunition, you see. What have you got there, Dixie? A heavy ball? Well, you never know. It just might work. Shall we load Big Bessie and lock and fire her off?
Yeah, I don't think so. Hold fire.
No? I think it was probably a shot in the dark anyway.
I wonder what that's a map of in the back. If only we could see like high-res versions of these rendered cabins. Obviously, he's got some medals.
It'd be splendid to fire her one more time, but she needs some ammo to really get going. What have you got there, Dixie? A heavy ball? Oh.
Like a note, sir.
Okay, let's give it a go. Ready? Aim.
Neglected to mention that we would be used as the payload. Sky High Secrets. All right, Twitch, you're coming in again. Green, yellow, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow. Alright, so the Twitch chat is discussing what it is in his cabin. Is it a map? Is it just an image of trajectories? Okay, yes. Yeah, I'm thinking it is. Yeah, I think, who is it? Chris Alcock actually pointed out it's a diagram of various trajectories. So it's like a side view of the distance that a cannon would fire based on 9.8 meters per second squared, yada yada. Okay. So that's all it is. It's not a map. Don't worry. Hold fire, Brigadier. Alright, anything else from an RPG standpoint that we can take care of before we sign off for the day? Well, we're waiting for Bramble's flower to grow, but maybe we actually have to go talk to Bramble first. What should he sound like?
I'm glad those horrible...
That's terrible. Yeah, perhaps beautiful flowers can start to grow. Okay, I think that we might have had to trigger it with that. That's unfortunate. Okay, so there must be a timer in game. I've never quite known what the criteria are to get the flower to grow, but up that little path, as you can see, we'll be able to go collect a flower for him, and then I think he'll give us a banana bird. Maybe it's the in-game timer from the moment you speak with him? Oh, he already went up there. Okay. So, yeah, that'll conclude it for another involuntary stream. Thanks to everyone in the chat. Mr. Kyle's Twitch just showed up as well. The ACZ. Yeah, I really appreciate it. As per usual, just want to mention that this is brought to you by DK Vine's Patreon patrons. Check out patreon.com/DKVine or dkvine.com/Patreon. This was brought to you because we hit one of our previous fundraising milestones. We've got lots of other milestones up on offer, including getting Hyle Russell to stream his Slush Fund series that's been so popular on the DK Vine forum. We have a Minecraft server. If you donate $2 a month, you can have access to that. And there are lots of really great pixel art projects. And I hope to be announcing some kind of random incentives for those of you that are on the server pretty soon. We are playing on Minecraft 1.9, the newly released, and so there are lots of fun items like flying capes, a la Super Mario Brothers. So, or Super Mario World, or more accurately, more like Super Mario 64's wing cap. At any rate, Minecraft, Patreon, all kinds of goodness. Check us out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, YouTube, and that'll do it for another Sunday. Thanks, everyone.